Order this year.
So the match resumes after the drinks break. 2 more balls in this over. The new batsman, Dragon, the non-striker end. SRP on strike. Spinner Suresh is going to bowl 2 more balls of this over. SRP on 37. The last batsman, Malinga, out on 19. And CK 68 for 2. Lovely start after the break. Big 6. It's raining sixes today. Very confident shot. The batsman SRP looks, he has targeted the bowler. It's a great ball, lovely sweep, straight to the fielder and good piece of fielding there. Only a single. And end of the over, 10 overs, 75 for 2. It's a beautiful start. So the new bowler, more successful bowler, Chahal just arrived, and the Bulls are using his bowling attack. SRP on strike. A very tricky bowler, Chahal.
Got me out duck last match. I need revenge. SRP Garu. That's a 2D. First ball. Not the ideal start the bowler would want. Bouncing it. That's a wide. SRP Garu, a stroke away from his half century at 46. That's down the offside and another wide again. The bowler still not got his midas over here. Looking for that touch. Can be a lethal one. Still to get into groove. That'll be better. This is what they'll be wanting from Chahal. And that's a miss from the keeper as well. That's 2D plus wide, 3 runs. Turning out to be a costly over. And that's sneaked away towards the leg side for 2D. 48 SRP moves on to 48, just 2 runs short of his half century. The consistency at which this man has scored every now and then, almost every match, is incredible. Will he get to yet another half century today? That's a tight ball again. Good comeback. The ball is trying all his variations.
84.
Chahal to SRP. It's a big wide down the leg side. Chahal struggling to get his line. Seems to be expensive in his first over. It's a good ball. Again, it's a wide call. SRP 2 short of his 50. Well left. It was very close. It's a great batting. It's a single, he moves to 49. Straight to the fielder. Dragon once again on the non-striker's end.
Last ball.
There is one more ball as per the scorer. Okay. The umpire calls it over and it's over.
$87 score.
11 overs, 87 for 2. So the Bulls using Ramu as a new bowler. SRP on 49. Very crucial match for the Bulls. Ramu to SRP. It's a wide ball. The score moves to 88. Overs remain the same, 11. It's again a wide. The Bulls bowlers seems to be very expensive, giving too many extras. And wide on a hat-trick. The captain, the keeper, consoling their bowler. again. So fourth wide in a row. The bowler's line worrying the Bulls captain. The Bulls have to pull themselves back. It's an important match. They have changed the bowler. The PK is back to the second spell. So was it a wide on the leg side or off the pad? It was a wide with the replaced bowler also. The fate remains the same even after change of bowler. So wide. Lovely ball. It was an excellent ball, straight to the bat, and that's a beautiful batting by the opener SRP, and he scores one more 50. He always enjoys playing. Great batting, in a great innings. Dragon is facing his first ball of the innings today. It was a slow, flighted and welcoming ball. Great ball, PK. Straight onto the legs. PK has a good swing in his ball. He has huge variations to Dragon. And with this time, it's a wide on the leg side and two more by total 3 runs, wide plus 2. 3 extras. It was a good ball, but pulled to the fielder Ramo. So the batsman taking the ball on his body. The Bulls have to get back. Lovely shot, well tried and single. There's a chance for 2, no. So there's only 1 run. And at last, send off the over. 12 overs, 9-0, 90 for 2. 98 for 2. 2 short of 100, 98 for 2. At the end of 12 overs, it's really very important for the Bulls captain. In the last 8 overs, the Bulls are very keen to control the runs, and the set batsman SRP looks very aggressive and very comfortable. Dragon on the non-strike run scored 8 extras in the previous over.
Yet again starts with a wide down the leg side. The first 6-7 overs were very tight by the Bulls, but but somehow have seemed to lost in the last 3-4 overs with a plethora of wides. That could have been yet another wide, but the batsman nicks it towards 2D. Helps the bowler, rather. And that's 100 for CK. The 100 coming up only in the 13th over. The batsman doing a great job over here with some good assists from the bowlers today. And that's a full toss above the mid wicket for a 6. The umpire's car gets a hit there. The batsmen today have really not taken a lot of risks and have still managed to score at a rate of 8. This is some really good batting from CK today. And that was a swing again, but misses the ball this time. Unfortunately today, Bulls, despite the great start, have lost their way over here. They've not really given away much in their bowling lanes, but the extras have costed them so far. Will they make a good comeback today? That's above the wickets, not called a wide. The batsman will look at it as a lost opportunity of a full toss. That's a good ball. That's what we're looking at. Bulls will want their bowlers to bowl like this more than often. These are the kind of deliveries that can bring them back into the game. However, with a set batsman like SRP, any ball will look like a football to him today. That's very well bowled again. This will be the inspiration that the Bulls will want to look at. At the end of the over, CK is 107 for 2, 13 overs.
Warm welcome to Kandru Satish Garu. Welcome. We welcome you to Khan Samosa. Please have your couple of samosas. After 13 overs, the CK are 107 for 2. The Firebrand Dragon on strike. Experienced bowler Anil. The Calice to Dragon. It's a beautiful ball. Lovely ball, lovely ball. And this is what the Bulls exactly need at this time. It's a great bowling by Callis. It's a third dot ball. Dragon. The CK team wants Dragon to stay calm, cool, watch the ball. It's a lovely ball and nicely played. And it's a misfield, very expensive misfield by Nagarjuna. It results in 4 runs. It's a great 4. After 3 dot balls, the misfielding was expensive. Lot of relief for Dragon. Great shot. Callous to Dragon. It's a lovely ball, it's in the air. There are a couple of fielders running for the ball. There's a clumsion. And of course, it's a routine practice. They dropped it. It's a great field. Direct throw to the keeper, and it was a stamping. And the umpire calls for review. Welcome Akubai. Akubai coming in the crucial time. So the Dragon is walking back. Very unfortunate. After a missed field and catch drop, it was an excellent fielding. Dragon. So the batsman himself calls it out. The great fairness from Dragon. So the new batsman, Prasad N, walking in.
Out's out.
And the review also says he was out. It was an excellent fielding. It's a great throw from the fielder, and Nani, the keeper, who has taken it and just jumping in a fraction of a second. Excellent keeping. The new batsman, Prasad N. So the CK loses the third wicket.
112. 112.
So the score 112 for 3. 13th over in progress. 14th over in progress. Callis. Lovely play, lovely play. And again there's a good piece of fielding. And there's again a chance of run out. And it's a review call now again. The new batsman. The Bulls are really on fire on the field. It's a great piece of fielding by Amala. Great throw to Nani. And this review is again very crucial for CK. The third umpire, Kandrapa, is watching. All the Bulls players on their toes. They know how value this wicket is.
On field decision ఏంటి అయితే అవుట్ ఎంపైర్ ఆన్ ఫీల్డ్ అవుట్ వచ్చారంటే అవుట్ ఎంపైర్ కాల్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి తెలియట్లేదు ఆన్ ఫీల్డ్ రెండు వస్తున్నాయి ఒక బాల్
So the decision is taken on the on-field decision because the review was not clear in the camera. So Sunil is called the new batsman. Very unfortunate, Prasad. Very unfortunate. Two more senior players, Sirji and Prasad, today were duck out. The Bulls are back. They are very aggressive on the field. They are really fighting back, fighting hard. And they need to control the score.
Score kavala umpire decision. Score 112 and 14. ఇందాక రన్అట్ ఆన్ ఫీల్డ్ డెసిషన్ ఏమి ఇచ్చాయి లగ్ అంపైర్ డౌట్ఫుల్ అవుట్ డౌట్ఫుల్ నాట్ అవుటా అయితే ఇక డెసిషన్ క్లియర్ లేదు సో ఆన్ ఫీల్డ్ ఆయన నాట్ అవుట్ ఇచ్చారా అవుట్ ఇచ్చారా విచ్ ఇస్ మోర్ డౌట్ఫుల్
Lot of discussions going on a crucial wicket, Prasadian. When the review is not clear on the screen, the decision. So the third umpire review is corrected as not out. It was earlier also decided the same. When the review on the screen is not clear, the decision goes with the on-field decision. So the decision goes in favor of the batsman. Bulls slightly disappointed, but it was an excellent fielding by the Bulls team. It's a big wicket. The Bulls continue with the same energy. At the end of 14 overs, the score is 112 for the loss of 3 wickets. The new bowler, Raj Babbar. Rajesh is the new bowler, bowling the 15th over of the innings. SRP on strike. It's a lovely start, straight to the fielder, and it was misfield, and once again it resulted in 4 runs. It's a lovely boundary. Rajesh is the new bowler, SRP on strike. It's a lovely shot, is up in the air, and again it straight onto the wall, 6 runs. And SRP moves to 69 with this huge 6. And the team total moves to 122 for the loss of 3 wickets. Just 14.2 overs. So the ball.
Anna, ball please.
The umpire is asking for an alternate ball. Used ball. Come on, Bulls. SRP on fire. It's a great ball, and there's an appeal from the keeper. It seems it touched the pads of the batsman. Great ball, attacking delivery. It's a lovely shot. Great ball. The batsman seems to be aggressive. 15th over in progress. So straight onto the pads. Good comeback by Rajesh. After 2 boundaries, 3 dot balls. Great bowling. Last ball of the over. Straight in the gap, and it's a big bounce. 4 runs. It's a lovely over for CK. 14 runs of this over. At the end of 15 overs, 126 for 3. And SRP moves on to 73. It's a great innings by SRP as an opener. So it's a back-to-back half century in this Sirji series. The new batsman Prasad on strike. The Bulls captain having a word among the team. Five more overs to go. The Bulls have to control the 5 overs. They cannot allow the batsman to score at 14, 10 plus per over. The new bowler Seshu to Prasad. 16th over in progress. Prasad seems aggressive on the first ball, straight to the fielder Nagarjun. 1 run. The set batsman SRP on strike on 73. Lovely batting. Namala, it's a one-handed field, straight throw. It's a great fielding. Lovely defensive shot. Prasad taken single. And there's a fumble in the field. Mahesh struggles and very good running between the wickets. Prasad takes the second run comfortably. Bulls, you have to control. Lovely shot, Prasad. Straight drive. Lovely shot. Straight to the fielder, Suresh. It's only 1 run scored. Great throw. Seshu to SRP. SRP on 74. It's a lovely ball. Straight to the bowler. Well played. Most welcoming dot ball for Bulls. Straight to the fielder, Anil. It's a good fielding, but It's an excellent running between the wickets. They have taken 2 runs, but 2 runs saved by Kalis. So it is, the CK score is 133 after 16 overs. 133 for 3. Welcome Racha Rambola and Vikas. Kalis back to attack. In the last 4 overs, the CK, they know very well, and the Bulls have to control the CK. Lovely, straight, and it's a misfield again. It's a very costly misfield. 4 runs for Prasad. The bowler very disappointed. It was in between the legs of the fielder. Kalis to Prasad. It's a dot ball. Prasad trying to pull the ball. Great bowling by Kalis. It's a lovely bowling again. It's a single straight to Rajesh. Kalis, the most experienced player and bowler for Bulls. Kalis to SRP. Lovely shot up in the air. There's a man under the ball and it's comfortably taken. Oh, the great innings of SRP comes to an end. 76. The CK were desperately waiting for a century from the SRP, but
caught by
fielder name please. Fielder who took the catch, PK. PK. So it's a great judgment. Lovely catch, PK. Great innings by SRP. It's a standing ovation by the CK team. Lovely batting. 76. Back-to-back half centuries in this. So he has put his team in a comfortable score, but still the last few overs are very crucial for CK to score big. It's an excellent great innings.
next batsman.
So the legendary Condur Satish congratulating SRP. Kalis to Prasad.
Anna 5 6. 5 6 4.
Lovely shot, Prasad straight, but there was a man. Good fielding, it's only a single. Great bowling and great speed. It's a misfield in the overthrows, result in second run. Yeah. So SRP scored 76 in just 64 deliveries with 5 sixes and 4 boundaries, 4 fours. It's a big wide, but lovely piece of fielding by Nani. Kalis to Prasad. Lovely shot by Prasad and straight to the fielder. Only a single. And end of the over. 142 for 4. After 17 overs, the CK are 142 for 4. The last 3 overs crucial for both the teams. The leg spinner Suresh is going to bowl to Prasad. Last 3 overs, very important for Bulls and CK. CK already on a comfortable score 142, and they are aiming somewhere close to 180 or 190. It's a great turn. Prasad advanced. It's a dot ball. It's again a dot ball.
Over to SRP. Prasad, wait for the ball. Buys 2. Score moves to 144 for the loss of 4 wickets in 18th over. Prasad in the senior most batsman in SA11CC. The vice captain of CK. No. Leg. So 18th over in progress. The stump out, Prasadian. Very good keeping, very great good keeping by Nani. And the next batsman is Suresh G. Suresh Ji, the new batsman. 144 for the loss of 6 wickets. CK in 18th over. So finally, Suresh leg got a wicket. So what a fantastic tag. It's a 6. It's a massive 6 from Suresh Ji. Fantastic. What a timing. And also CK reached 150. Congratulations. What a great shot. So 18 overs completed. CK 150 for the loss of 6 wickets.
Last 2 overs 1%
So Sunil facing Sheshu. Sunil is also most experienced batsman in Sodium Atomic 11 Cricket Club. He is playing 99th match today. Lovely shot towards offside, and Balu is the fielder. Single to Sunil, and score moves to 151. So Suresh Ji facing Sheshu. It's a clean ball. What a ball. What a ball. Fantastic bowling. The next batsman is Sailu, one of the senior batsmen, the legendary in last over celebrity, climax celebrity. So 151 for 6. Nineteenth over in progress. Sailu is the new batsman. What a lovely shot. Straight to the fielder. Kelly's release the fielder. Single to Silas. Score moves to 152 for the loss of 6 wickets. Sunil looking for big ones. Good shot. Kelly's release the fielder. What a lovely fielding by Lily. Only single to Sunil. Great bowling by Sheshu. For outside of the off stump. It's a good ball. $153 for the loss of 6 wickets in 19 overs. SA11CC welcomes BJP Kalyan Chakravarti, the captain of CK, the outstanding captain for CK team. Welcome All-Star Akubai. Sunil looking for 30 runs in last over. What a flick. It's a 2 declared. It's a good flick. Score moves to 155 in 19.1 over. Excellent keeping by Nani. Score 155 in 19.2 overs. Good bowling by Suresh Leg. Great bowling. 3 more to go. What a lovely shot. Excellent shot. MazeYou 6. What an excellent shot. And score moves to 161 in 19.4 overs. 2 balls to go. చూడాలి సునీల్ ఏం చేస్తాడో లాస్ట్ 2 balls ని. In the air, 2 declared to Sunil and score moves to 163 in 19.5 overs. Last ball కనుక 6 కొట్టినట్టయితే 169 అవుతుంది. సో టార్గెట్ ఫర్ బుల్స్ ఈజ్ 170. Lovely shot in the air. 4. Lovely shot by Sunil. And CK reached 167 in 20 overs for the loss of 6 wickets. And the Bulls' target is 168, the highest runs in the tournament recorded officially.
అంజీ నా డ్రెస్ ఎక్కడ ఉంది క్రికెట్ది నువ్వు ఎక్కడన్నా తీసుకురా వెళ్ళి నేను గ్రౌండ్లో ఉన్నాను నేను తీసుకుంటా లేదు లేదు ఇంకా పెరిగేది యాక్చువల్గా నేను 180 190 వచ్చేస్తాను కెమెరా చూసేద్దామా
Nothing is impossible in cricket. The Bulls planning their strategy. They need a good start, good opening partnership, which could raise pressure in CK bowling. But CK also have very strong bowling lineup. So welcoming Vikas, Menon and Kandrapa. The Bulls are morally looking very confident. The BJP is sponsoring chairs for the players. So great encouragement by the BJP leader Kalyan Chakravarti for sponsoring chairs for the players to have a comfortable position. So we need somebody to unload the chairs, please.
బ్రో అయిపోయింది
We are good with the scorecard. Krishna Garu, you can start the match whenever you feel. Bulls will have to score 168 in 20 overs at a required run rate of 8 plus. First ball. And the first ball is a swing and a good start by Sunil. Looks like Suresh and Dolphin have been sent on purpose to start smacking from the first ball. That's well hit towards the mid wicket. Would that be a 4? Yes. Surely we see a lot of intent from the batsman over here. Slight room and bounce and smack towards the mid wicket. That's a good start for Bulls. If this clearly showing the intentions over here to not back down to the heavy total posed by CK. Hearty welcome to Swami Venki Pinky. And Shogun Garu as well. Oh, what a catch! What a catch! A sensational cotton ball over there. Has to be one of the most celebrated wickets in the history. There was some great reflexes from the bowler. An excellent one-handed catch over there. The batsman started with good intent, but there's only so much you can do to such heroic performances. Great start by Sunil. Sunil can be a good example for all of us over here, keeping yourself fit for things like this. Good reflex actions and a great catch over here. Who will Bulls send in next? The vice captain, vibrating star, Mahesh, coming in, one down. Surely the intent was right from Bulls, but an unfortunate collapse has resulted in the vice captain walking into the field. CK still on top over here. Steaming in, Sunil to Mahir. Oh, was in the air slightly, but was well placed. Down to mid-off for a single. Chasing can always be tough. It can be a very dicey scenario if another wicket goes down here. And that's well played towards the mid wicket by Dolphin. One of these batsmen will have to play very smart and keep rotating the strike. This is a do or die match for the Bulls. And that's why down the leg side. The first extra of the innings. CK would not want to repeat the mistake of Bulls of conceding too many extras. That might do easy 20-30 runs that were given away in the innings. Bulls will want to capitalize. Oh, that's a beautiful shot towards the offside, but very well fielded by MazeYou as well. A fine touch, and that's end of the over. 8 runs for 1 wicket. A decent start for the Bulls, but have been unfortunate in losing out to a spectacular performance by the opening bowler, Sunil. CK being very watchful of whom to bowl when. It can be a very tricky chase. A good start for the Bulls can put the pressure back on the bowling team. The experienced Prasad coming in to bowl the next over. Prasad and Mahia played a lot of matches together. This will be an interesting contest. Who comes on top? Oh, that's well bowled. Mahia taking no chances of pulling or doing whatsoever. Appreciating the ball and defending it right back to the bowler. Oh, that's a good ball, good ball. The ball kept low in this instance. We have a very young keeper playing just a second match in the tournament or in any tournament so far conducted. In the air and caught! What a breakthrough! This is sheer suicide from the Bulls team. Just not required at this moment. This will make their chase all the more difficult now. They lost the star batsman, somebody who could actually anchor the innings and help them out. The vice captain has departed. A fairly good delivery by Prasad and very well judged and caught by Dragon. In comes the next batsman, PK. Surely not the side that the Bulls would have wanted. 2 down in the second over. But that's the kind of rather bowling and also the shot selection that they have succumbed to over here. Prasad has been constantly a good bowler for CK, chipping in every match with a wicket or 2. Starts his account in the very first over this time. So that's very easily flipped towards my wicket for a single. .909 for 2 and 1.4. Oh, the legs surely saving him. For the spectators, we do not have any LBWs and leg buys, but that had we had, might have looked plump. Last ball coming for the over. And that's well hit towards the offside and well fielded. A sharp throw towards the keeper. This is good intent by the fielding side over here. End of the over, 10 for 2. Sunil to continue his spell. Two overs, 10 for 2. Bulls surely need somebody to just anchor the innings for the first 10 overs and give them hope to win this match. That's more like it. That is what Bulls will want. The simple rotations and singles will help their cause over here. 160 is not 170 will not be a massive target if they keep the wickets in hand in the end overs. But they do have an uphill task over here. That's well bowled again. Batsman not taking any risks to take out any risky singles over here. The field placements have also been very good by the CK. Keeping it very tight over here, not giving them any chance to steal any singles. And that's a beautiful shot. And for Tudi, they've got their fielding placements right, but if the batsman starts to hit shots like that, nobody really can do anything about it. Good shot there by the batsman. Given some room and smacked towards the covers. That's a good ball. Good, we see good pace over here by Sunil. Batsman completely get beat by the speed of that delivery. That's a good shot. Kept the eye on the ball and nicely drove it towards leg side. Square of leg for a single. Brings on Dolphin. A surprise opening pair today. Dolphin. Will that be caught by Sirji? Yes, it is. Beautiful catch there. Should be a highlight of this match. Unfortunately, the Dolphin was seeming to rotate the strike and keep the match in balance, has departed, trying hard to rotate. But we still have a good batting lineup in bowls, and anything can happen anytime. The 3 wickets down, surely not a great place to be. The match can be tough for Bulls now, given the fact that 3 good batsmen are back in the hut. But we do have an experienced campaigner, Callis, coming into bat. They'll surely need one big partnership to get going. Otherwise, this is going to be a one-sided affair. At the end of 3 overs, 14 for 3. We have Prasad then coming back into the attack, continuing the spell. Bulls will just need to keep rotating strike. They still have some really good batsmen in the pavilion who are yet to bat. They'll have to ensure that they get to a decent total in the first 10-12 overs. And then you never know. If the batsmen start clicking, the match can be a very tight one. 4th over, first ball. That's well bowled and equally well batted. Good fielding there. The fielding team is leaving no stone under to keep the pressure on the batsmen. Yet again a good ball over there. No room, just enough speed to ensure the batsman has no hitting lead. That's a swing and a miss. The Bulls team will want the batsmen to stay on the crease than do anything else right now. They will need a dot. They will need a partnership despite the dots. They will need them to stick around and then unleash their power in the end overs. That's a good ball. Could have been very close. Beaten completely by the bowler. This is great bowling by the experienced Prasad. Make that 5 dot balls now. Can he pull off a maiden over here? PK not intending to give away his wicket. Oh, that was a close one. Right in the gap, was in the air, slightly 2D signal by the umpire. At the end of the 4th over, Bulls are 16 for 3. CK are going in for the 3rd over of Sunil's. We just have 1 over after this. They're looking at Sunil finishing off his quota probably and pick up a couple of more wickets to seal off the match straight away. A good 4th over so far. This is good bowling by CK. First ball, 5th over. And that's well played towards the offside. Kelly seems to have got his timing now. We'll have to just play the wait and watch game now. They will want to stay on the crease and build some pressure to the bowling side. Looking very confident right now, otherwise. That's a shot. Will it be a 6? No. 2D. That's a good shot though. Hard luck that he missed out on a 4 or a 6 over there. Sunil missing out on his length and giving out some room to PK. PK so far playing really some good offside shots so far. But that's beaten there. Is that out? The decision is not clear yet. The umpire's given him out. Yes. That was a great delivery there. The outstanding captain of CK Kallu trying to sledge the incoming batsman Amala. Unfortunate for PK. That was a good comeback by Sunil. The plan working to give Sunil the 3rd over. He's picked up. Sunil has picked up 3 wickets already. The Bulls are 4 down now. Bulls are at 19 for 4 and 4.3. This is surely going to be a tough one for Bulls now. That's a wide down the leg.
Ani, Dolphin, Suresh, PK, 3 wickets. Sunil 3 wickets వచ్చారు. Suresh, first over. Bottom ball.
That's a good ball and well played by the batsman. Is there a midfield? Yes. That's gone for a 4. There have been a couple of misfields at the mid-wicket region today. Unfortunate for Sunil, will hamper his bowling figures. Jagdish generally a good fielder. Will that be scored? Will that be the 5th wicket? Yes. That'll be first warning. That's the 4th wicket for Sunil. That will be the first bouncer. That's a fair delivery. Only if you leave the ball, then it's called a wide. But if you touch the ball, even if it's above your head, after a bounce, it's a fair delivery. Unless it's the second bouncer, it's not a no ball. Over. Five overs, 25 for 5. Sunil has bagged 4 wickets already, and he still has an over to go. Will he make it a 5-wicket haul today? New bowler, please. BJP Kallu garu. Jagdish. $25 for 5 and 5 overs. New batsman in Raj Babbar. New bowler Kalyan. The CK are very relaxed now. They know the match and they're kidding now. Unfortunate for the Bulls. With this loss, they'll have to go out of the tournament. It's a good start by the bowler. Will this experiment help CK or will it help the Bulls? Will Amla want to aim or will he wait and... No, he wouldn't. He starts off with a 2D. That's a good ball. Kallu bowling decent so far. Going against the preconceived notion that he might get hit for 6s. This has been a fairly good start by him. Is that a 4 or a 2? 2D. 2D signal by the umpire. Looks like Amla is not going to spare the part-timer over here.
Phone off.
And that's well played. And very well fielded there. Very well fielded by the fielder there. A youngster again, one of the debutants in this tournament along with the keeper. Manoj. Well fielded by Manoj. That's well played towards mid-wicket. Well fielded by SRB. Last ball of the over. A very decent over by the part-timer. Hasn't got hit for any boundary or 6. And that's the first 6 of the Bulls inning. What a shot. Has connected that really well. And mind you, though 5 wickets down, Bulls still have a chance over here with a batsman like Amala on the crease. And they do have a couple of good hitters still in the pavilion. That's end of the over. Score is 38 for 5. Sunil will ball his last over. I'm sure the batsman will be wary of that this will be his last over and would not want to give his fifth wicket, but at the same time Sunil will be steaming in hard to ensure that he gets his fifth wicket. Should be an interesting over here. Oh, that's a good ball and very well fielded. Raj Babbar doing the sensible thing of not wanting to attack the fast ball over here, appreciating the bowler and oh, what a ball, that's taken the middle stump for a ride. And that's the fifth wicket for Sunil, a 5-wicket haul in the over, in the match today. Completely beaten by the bowler. Raj Babbar had no clue where the ball went from.
లాస్ట్ ఓవర్ అంతా నాకు డీటెయిల్స్ కావాలి. లాస్ట్ ఓవర్ డీటెయిల్స్.
And that's 6 wickets down now. We have Nagarjuna coming in. Batsman probably just lost sight of the ball there. It was a straight delivery, but got done by his defense. Sunil has picked up his 5th wicket over here. The first 5-wicket haul of the tournament. CK seem to be very relaxed now with the 6th wicket down as well. But mind you, they still have Bulls' dangerous batsman Amla on strike, on the crease. As they say, it's never over until it's really over.
Score.
38 for 6 in the 7th over. Oh, that was a good ball again. Got beaten by the bowler again. Today, the Bulls seem to have no answers to the questions of the CK bowlers. This is a splendid performance by the bowlers of CK. And that's Nick for us 2. Unfortunate for the keeper. Generally a very good keeper. The Bulls are not giving up over here. Surely going to go down with the fight probably.
40 for 6 అంతే.
All they need is probably 15-26s right now. And they'll have the match. Oh, good bowling there, and again well fielded. Sunil showing his reflexes very well. Reminds of the first over's cotton bowl. It can be quite a risk to take a single of Sunil's fielding. Very sharp and swift on the field. Changing the guard, coming around the stumps now. That's well played towards the covers. Good shot by Nagarjuna. A single to end the over. 41 for 6 in 7 overs. The captain brings himself back into the attack. Kalu says she's sure that he'll bowl a decent over. This should be an interesting one. If he gives the momentum to Bulls, will it cost him the match? That's a swing and a miss. Everyone but the keeper went up for the appeal. Will that be caught? Yes, it is! That's well caught by Dragon, and that's the first wicket for Kallu.
డ్రాగన్ బ్యాగ్నే కదా బట్టి
That's a 7-wicket down. But out comes the dangerous Nani. Nani and Amla are still on crease. But sure, the target is too big right now. They just have 3 wickets in hand. 3 wickets in hand. And almost 140 more runs. 130 more runs to score. Nani and Amla will have to play a long innings. Somebody will have to play an innings for even the Bulls to have a chance now to win. And that's right up in the air. Will that be caught? Will that be caught? And it's a 6. Nobody called for that ball. That was bad coordination there. Could have been a first ball duck for Nani, but turns out to be a 6. To make it worse, to the drop, he pushed it over the boundary to make it a 6. This shall be an experience for the fielders to call and go for their catches rather than pre-assume. That's well left by Nani.
బాల్ రిలీజ్ చేయమని మాట్లాడదు నువ్వు దొరికా అన్నావు
That's a beautiful shot again. Second 6 of the over. That's 50 up for Bulls.
Good shot, boy.
7.553.
Good run rate, boy.
They have the run rate that they intended, but not the wickets in hand. That's a good comeback by the bowler. End of the over. 8 overs, 53 for 7. And with that, probably that will be the last part-timer that CK would hand over to. However, Bulls will be very hopeful that they get a couple of more part-timers to bowl for them, which might just give them a chance to win this game again. First ball by Suresh. That's a good ball. Suresh has been a good bowler for CK. Bowled really well in the last match as well. But Amla also has a record of smacking the fast bowlers out of the park, and that's well played. This is very unlike the regular Amla innings. He's playing a very sensible innings over here, not trying to go for a slog sweep as he generally does. That's a midfield. Will that be a costly one? Yes! What a throw by Manoj. There's a reason why people say do not run on misfields. Probably this is why. An uncalled run out here. This could have actually been a game changer had Nani stayed along and played the way he did. But unfortunately, a superb piece of fielding from the youngster had resulted in the departure of Nani, and that's 8 wickets down for Bulls now. Unfortunate run out for the Bulls. Well, that is the kind of night that they have so far. A very unfortunate one in all departments so far. Started off very well, lost their way, and then now collapsing as a pack of cards.
54 for 8.
54 for 8 in 8.2. 8.2. That's a good ball, but snicked. The first slip was very wide, probably on the third slip, Colin, and has gone between the keeper and the slips for a 2D. That's in the air, but will drop safe and might as well just go for the 2D. CK will want to wrap up this match as soon as possible to get a good net run rate. This might help them. But a very confident and an optimistic Vice Captain Mahesh says they still have a chance and will win this match. Will that be caught? No. Right in the gap, in the safe zone. Will they risk a second again with Manoj, who's been supremely good in this field today? Just a single. Last ball of the over coming up. Can Suresh finish the over with another wicket? But that's a good ball. Right on the block hole, but very well batted by the batsman. Just for a single towards the mid wicket. End of the over. 9 overs, 60 for 8. A tug of war between SRP and Kallu. Let's see who balls the next over. SRP eventually takes the ball now. Kallu not being given the third over. The outstanding captain wants to pitch in as much. First ball of the 10th over. Wide signal by the umpire. That's a good ball. Some good spin coming into the ball already. That's well played. Towards the mid wicket. Smart batting there. No, he couldn't finish a shot, so he just flicked it towards the mid wicket for a single. Amla would want to target the spinner. Oh, that's a good ball. That's very good. And a very well, a good defense as well from the batsman. Off the leg over there. Good ball again. That's a good ball and very nicely driven towards mid-off. Last ball coming. A very good first over by SRP, sir. And a single probably. Just and the 10 over, 64 for 8. Do we really need a break? Or can we continue? Let's continue. I mean, with the hardly 2 wickets. Yeah, we'll continue. At the end of 10 overs, 64 for 8. Kallu back in the attack. The first bounce signaled by the leg umpire. First bounce. Will that be caught? No. But that's well fielded by Prasad, and it's looked like it on the run out. That's the 9th wicket down now. That was well caught by Prasad. It was a spinning ball, could have gone either way. Good reflexes by Prasad to catch hold of that ball, and very well connected by the keeper as well. Good effort by the fielding side. And the last wicket, the captain himself, Rajagaru. CKA team giving him a warm welcome. Rajagaru will be on the strike. Captain Rajagaru. The captain to captain. Captain Kalyan to Captain Raja. Which captain will come on top in this particular contest? A lock of the captains over here. And the CK captain comes over top in this contest and the match as well. With that, Bulls have been bowled out for 64. A handsome win for the CK. Have won the match by 103 runs over here. A massive margin, which will help them in the net run rate. And with that, we conclude the match and we wait for the presentation ceremony.
Morning star, morning star batch. మైక్ అంట ఏది క్రిక్ హీరోస్ లో వేయలేదు బ్యాటరీ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ అయిపోయింది ఫోన్ ఆన్ అవుట్ అది వాళ్ళ దగ్గర ఉంటుంది అన్నారు
సో యాక్చువల్లీ మ్యాచ్ వన్ సైడ్ జరిగింది బట్ ఒక వైడ్స్ వల్ల కొంచెం ఇబ్బంది జరిగింది బట్ బుల్స్ కూడా చాలా స్ట్రాంగ్ టీం సో రేపు మార్నింగ్ బైసన్స్ తోటి మీ లక్ని టెస్ట్ చేయండి ప్రతిసారి బుల్స్ అన్ని టీముల్ని లిటరలీ పీక్ పోయిస్తుంది జనరల్లీ ఈసారి కూడా అదే ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేసాం ఎందుకంటే టీం కూడా చూస్తే వెరీ స్ట్రాంగ్ ఉంది అన్ఫార్చునేట్లీ మీకు వికెట్స్ త్వరగా పడిపోవడం వల్ల కొంచెం మ్యాచ్ వన్ సైడ్ అయింది నో ప్రాబ్లం సో రేపు కూడా ఛాన్స్ ఉంది కాబట్టి రేపు బైసన్స్ తోటి మార్నింగ్ 8కి మ్యాచ్ సో మ్యాచ్ స్టార్ట్స్ ఎట్ 5:45 టుమారో బిట్వీన్ బుల్స్ అండ్ బైసన్స్ 5:45 ఓకే 5:45 అనుకుందాం వెల్ ప్లేడ్ బుల్స్ డిస్కరేజ్ అవ్వద్దు ఎందుకంటే నెక్స్ట్ మంత్ మళ్ళీ టోర్నమెంట్ ఉంది కాబట్టి ఈ నెక్స్ట్ మంత్ టోర్నమెంట్ కొంచెం వెరైటీగా ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి సో అందరూ ఎక్కడ తగ్గాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు నిజం చెప్పాలంటే బాగా ఆడారు దానికి డౌట్ లేదు ఎవరన్నా కొంచెం ఒకరిద్దరు సక్సెస్ అయ్యారో సరిపోయేది థ్యాంక్ యూ రేపు మార్నింగ్ 5:40
$2.66 net. County Kings. Thank you. 2.66.